Weekly forecast March 6th to 12th, 2023. Amazing predictions. Hi, I am Aasiya Batool, astrologer, presenting you the weekly forecast commencing on Monday, March the 6th, 2023. This is an overall powerful week, more positive than anything because we're going to have a full moon in Virgo in harmony with liberating Uranus, that can bring in a lot of progress, innovation and taskmaster. Responsible Saturn is moving into Pisces on March the 7th, first time in about 29.5 years. So this is an important week, mostly positive, unless Saturn into Pisces is forcing you to grow up and take responsibilities, but in the long run, it's a very good thing. It's the planet of maturing. So before I break down on what's happening with the other planetary trends, if you enjoy this type of video and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. So let's start with Monday. The moon is in Virgo. On Tuesday will be the full moon in Virgo, but on Monday, we're starting the new work week in one of the better signs of Virgo, because Virgo is work-oriented, it's sensible, it's practical, and it works, and it rules service and work. So it's a pretty good sign to start the work week. And what the moon does is set the general emotional tone, the public tone, but also the sun will be shining favorably on innovative, progressive Uranus that can put a spotlight on new ideas, originality, trying to get out of any boring stuck routines, good for putting a spotlight on technology. Maybe you're more curious about it, more open to it. On Tuesday, the moon continues in Virgo because we're going to have the full moon in Virgo. The full moon once a month is a time of testing relationships. Think of it as the sun is opposite the moon that creates the full moon every month. The sun represents the individual, in versus, or in confrontation with the moon, which represents the public. So in a sense, the full moon is you against the world, testing relationships, but it's also a bright light, and it puts a real spotlight on what might have been hidden and is now coming to light wherever it impacts your horoscope. And that full moon is the very favorable influence with liberating innovative, technical Uranus, so that could also bring to light some new technologies, some new inventions, maybe more progress, more progressive ideas. And that same day, March the 7th, taskmaster, responsible, serious Saturn is leaving Aquarius. It went into Aquarius at the beginning of the pandemic, that is March of 2020, and now March 7th, 2023, taskmaster Saturn is moving into Pisces. When Saturn was in Aquarius, Aquarius tends to be more mental, more intellectual, more removed, more detached, whereas we're moving into Pisces for the next 2.5 to 3 years, and that is trigger more compassionate, charitable responsibilities. That's the Saturn. So however Pisces impacts your horoscope, that Saturn is drawing your attention to get more serious about it, be more accountable for it. On Wednesday the 8th, the moon has now entered into Libra. There's no other planetary events happening. That emotional tone, the public tone, and Libra. Libra seeks harmony, it wants diplomacy, it wants peace, it's seeking win-win situations. On Thursday, the moon continues in Libra because the moon goes into each sign for 2.5 days, and in mid-morning Pacific time, the moon will be inspected by expansive Jupiter. So emotionally, the moon with Jupiter, we might have a tendency to feel more hopeful, more optimistic, starting to look at long-range positive opportunities, good for really making plans, in general, but making travel plans that is related to Jupiter, or educational plans, or updating your website and publishing. Marketing plans. On Friday, the moon is in Libra, nothing else is going on at planetary-wise, but the moon will then move into Scorpio. Now Libra is this more sociable, charming, friendly energies that's being promoted by the moon. When the moon goes into Scorpio, on a Friday night, going into the weekend, Scorpio is very passionate energies. It's very all or nothing intense energies. Sometimes it could be a bit obsessive. Now on Saturday, the 11th, very favorable day of enjoying yourself, going out, hanging with parties, dating, because pleasure-seeking Venus, a relational Venus, will be in harmony with assertive, physical Mars. Venus-Mars in harmony is very favorable for stimulating the libido. It's stimulating romance and passion, can also really stimulate creative passion. Also on Saturday, with Venus in harmony with Mars, discerning, communication, Mercury is in harmony with liberating, progressive Uranus. Mercury, Uranus and communications conversations are more stimulating. We're more open to thinking out of the box with original ideas that could go very well. With Venus-Mars, for artists, for performers being inspired in new creative ideas, and the moon in Scorpio doesn't do anything casually. It's Scorpio, but it isn't going to go push 110%. It just wants to be left alone. And then on Sunday, the moon in Scorpio, watery Scorpio, will be in harmony with the sun in watery Pisces. So when the sun and the moon are in harmony overall, it supports a comfortable day, a day of more ease, and by mid-afternoon Pacific time the moon will be in harmony with empathetic, creative, inspiring Neptune. Now that could be in the afternoon Pacific time, of wanting to help those in need, wanting to get more involved with volunteering, but this can also really trigger a lot of inspiration and the imagination. It's a good day for tapping into your inner voice, your psychic, that psychic part of you, because that moon Neptune can be highly intuitive. So I want to thank you for watching. Until next week, be safe and well. If you found anything beneficial in this video, then do like and subscribe, as it helps me to grow my channel.